Guys, welcome back to Defeating Hair Loss. My name is Steve, back here with Bobby D.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me, Steve, as always.
How's our hair doing today, Bobby?
It's doing all right, Steve.
Looking good? Looking really good.
Put some gel in there today.
Cool. How was your weekend? Good?
It was good, yeah.
Cool. What'd you see in the news, man? You're our news guy.
Yeah. So I know you're a huge Elvis Presley fan, great musician. And heard about Priscilla Presley.
Yeah. So some Presley is always in the news. So this is again at your education, right? Unfortunately, he lost his daughter, or Elvis lost his daughter, Lisa Marie, and that was all sad stuff. Priscilla's his wife. They're always out there talking about, Graceland, his mansion he had, and it was just, the point is, and why we're talking about it is, I don't know, we can all come up with the 5 greatest heads of hair. I think we did that on a couple videos. Elvis Presley just was amazing. And what I mean by that, besides an amazing musician, singer-songwriter, and entertainer, his hair was just incredible. And it's amazing how the whole package fits together. Mm-hmm. So it's like, well, what if Elvis was bald? Well, that wouldn't work, right? What if Elvis was thinning? That wouldn't work. What if Elvis had blonde curly hair? I don't think that would work either, right? He had to have this mane of hair, and that's what made Elvis Presley, or part of what made Elvis Presley Elvis Presley. And I have so much, not envy, but I'm just any photo you see, whether he's we used to say young Elvis, old Elvis, in shape Elvis, out of shape Elvis, all that kind of stuff. But it never mattered, because even when he was going downhill, meaning health-wise, and getting a little overweight, the hair was still just incredible. So yeah.
Must be nice.
That was, anytime there's a Presley in the news, man, it just, that mop of hair just pops into my mind. Yeah. What else you got for us?
Yeah, also, I don't know if you heard of Ryan Garcia. He got busted in a hotel room, so.
So he thinks he's the new, Axl Rose, the new Guns N' Roses. I mean, he's a rock star. He's an amazing boxer. He was an amazing amateur boxer, now professional boxer. Born in LA, I believe he's Mexican. His hair just doesn't stop. So you've got it. We'll put up a couple shots of him and just the guy. I mean, these guys, boxing is not easy. You're
it's a hard sport.
MMA, boxing, you're just constantly sweating. He reminds me of Roberto Duran. That's for the old timers. Roberto Duran, I can't remember the word in Spanish, but they used to call him the Hands of Stone. He was just an amazing boxer from, I believe, Panama. At the same time as Sugar Ray Leonard was in, winning all the titles. This guy was amazing. And his hair was just nonstop. It was jet black. It almost looked like a wig. It was just nuts. So Ryan Garcia is the new Roberto Duran. I love his hair. Don't anybody take that the wrong way. I just love his hair. So he can smash up any hotel rooms he wants. I know that's not the right thing to do. I think they locked him up. But Ryan Garcia, check him out. Amazing hair. Yeah. Anything else?
Lastly, the Copa Championship, Colombia versus Argentina. I know I saw a picture of you out there checking the game out. So.
Yeah. So as much as you might think this is crazy, because I used to play football and I played baseball and I was a wrestler and all this stuff in high school and college. I was a pretty good athlete. Basketball is my favorite sport because I can't play it. I think it's the hardest sport because jumping all game long is just so hard to do. Anyway, a pretty good defensive player in basketball, but they call it football. Friends and family of mine laugh at me because I now call it football, but it's really soccer here in this country, right? I just have such an admiration for not only the World Cup, which is my favorite time. I think it's every 4 years. You have to wait and see it, but it's country against country, and it's an incredible example of kind of everybody and their flags and their colors and they're going. I mean, they go nuts. It's insane. Yeah. I mean, I thought Philadelphia Eagles football fans are crazy. They have a jail cell in their stadium.
Eagles, man.
Crazy, yeah. They're great fans. But it's really exciting and it's really rewarding to see the pride in their countries. And obviously, some of these countries are challenged in a lot of ways, and I really respect that. But the Copa is, or now was, the Americas, North America, South America, Central America, and they're going at it and they seed them and all this kind of stuff. And I guess, how does that tie into hair? Well, these guys, Brazil, Uruguay, Colombia, Argentina, these are the star athletes of the country. Now, if you think about football, because everybody knows American football and even basketball, the 7-foot guys, the football, 6'7", 280-pound linebackers, those guys, and we've done videos on them with, Bryce Harper, the baseball player with the hair that just doesn't stop. These are the top athletes in the United States. And, a lot of them are like studs. I mean, they belong on the cover of GQ magazine as well, right? They just got it all going on. I don't know what to say, right? They do. Well, guess what? There's no American football down in Argentina. There's no basketball in Colombia, at least not on the level that we're at. So all the top talent, the top athletic talent plays European football, Latin football, and we don't. That's why we're never any good, because our athletes are all going to other sports. But I guess it ties into, and that's just another thing about my obsession with hair, that these guys are studs. They're amazing. The games are incredibly passionate. They're right to the last. I think Colombia and Argentina at the Copa Final, they were tied at 0-0 and they had to go into overtime. And it was just a matter of who could walk down the field. They were so tired to score a goal, and I think Argentina took it. It's incredible. So it's really fun to watch, but of course I'm looking at their hair.
Yeah,
and they've got great hair. They do all the highlighting stuff, the shaving, the goofy lines in the back. These guys are great, and they're great looking guys, and they have great hair. So that's the whole hair point. Yeah. Hey, Bobby, that's great news. Thank you so much for that.
Always.
Thank you so much for coming and visiting. Hope this entertains you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.